$140,000. That is the enlistment bonus the Navy is dangling in 2026 for one specific field. Not a re-up, not a retention check. A signing bonus before you serve a single day. And here is the part the recruiting poster leaves off. Almost nobody walks away with that whole number. It's taxable, it's locked to years you haven't served yet, and if you quit early, you pay part of it back.
This is Erica. Two ceilings set the whole conversation. The Navy says up to $140,000 for its nuclear field. The Army says up to $50,000 if you stack the right incentives.
Fenrir here, and before anyone starts spending it, look hard at those two words, up to. Up to is not what you get. It's the absolute ceiling a tiny slice of recruits in the hardest jobs ever reach. Grab the biggest number off a chart, and it will lie to you about the offer sitting in front of you.
I'm Emma, and that phrase is my least favorite in this whole topic. Up to is the word people hide the real number behind. Once we run the after-tax math, a $50,000 bonus is not $50,000 in your account. Not close.
So the real game isn't the biggest check. It's matching the biggest honest bonus to a job you'd actually want for 10 years. We put the full branch-by-branch breakdown free at military.professorerica.com with a calculator that shows your real after-tax number.
Yeah, and one question sits under every recruiting video.
So let me put it exactly the way the comments do. Which military job actually pays the biggest bonus right now? Short answer, the Navy's nuclear field tops the chart. Honest answer, the biggest bonus is the one you can actually finish. Let's show you the fields, then the fine print. Start with how one of these bonuses even pays out. It's stranger than the sticker number.
Where does an enlistment bonus even come from? It isn't a reward for showing up. It's the military buying a hard-to-fill job for a set number of years. 3 ingredients, always. A high-need job the branch is short on, a term of service you commit to, and a dollar figure written into your paperwork. Miss any one, and there's no bonus. The job qualifies you, the years earn it, the paper locks it.
It doesn't all hit at once though, does it? That's the piece people get wrong.
Right, so let me actually run the sequence because the timing is the whole trap. You qualify for a job and sign a term. You ship, and you finish your initial training. Only then does the first slice of the bonus land. The rest pays out in installments across the years you owe. And if you wash out before those years are up, federal law makes you repay the part you never earned.
Wait, so the check isn't really guaranteed the day I sign?
The amount is guaranteed once it's in the signed paperwork. The paying out is conditional. You earn each installment by serving. That distinction is the difference between a gift and a contract.
And this whole beat sits on layer 4 of the service stack, claim the extras. Money the military owes you only if you act, and only if you finish. It's not automatic. It's earned in years.
One rule, then the fields. Get the exact number and the qualifying job in writing before you sign anything. Verbal offers pay nothing.
Real quick, because this next part matters to you. If any of this is helping, tap that like button, then hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next one finds you. Both are free and take about a second, but they tell the algorithm to show this to one more person who needs it. Okay, the fields. Let's start where the biggest number actually lives because it's not where most people guess, it's underwater.
The Navy nuclear field, the single largest enlistment bonus in the military.
Straight from Navy.com. The source ratings for the nuclear field, the electrician's mate, the electronics technician, the machinist's mate, carry a $30,000 enlistment bonus or $40,000 if you volunteer for submarine duty. And that reactor lives inside boats like this one.
But the source rating number isn't the headline you saw at the top. When a nuclear recruit stacks every eligible incentive, the Navy advertises a combined ceiling for candidates shipping before October of up to $140,000. That's the real origin of our cold open number.
$140,000. On paper, the highest signing bonus any branch will name.
Okay, but what's the actual catch on the biggest one? There's always a catch.
The catch is that it's arguably the hardest enlisted path in the fleet. Nuclear school has one of the toughest academic washout rates anywhere in the service, and the deal is a 6-year commitment, not 4. You aren't paid $140,000 to show up. You're paid it to survive one of the military's hardest schools and then owe 6 years.
The nuclear field isn't the only Navy job that pays either. Explosive ordnance disposal, Navy diver, rescue swimmer, special warfare boat operator. Navy.com lists those around $30,000 each. High skill, high risk, real money.
The ceiling is real, but it's rented. 6 years and a hard school by it. Now the Army side.
Now flip to the Army because it plays a completely different game. It doesn't hand you one giant number. It lets you build a package.
GoArmy spells it out. You stack incentives up to a combined $50,000. A quick ship bonus up to $10,000 for reporting fast. A civilian acquired skills bonus up to $45,000. And high demand job bonuses from $3,000 to $15,000 on top.
Take the crown jewel job. 17 Charlie, Cyber Operations. It's exactly the kind of scarce, technical skill the Army stacks to the ceiling, which is how a cyber recruit can land near that full $50,000 combined bonus. That's an Army seat with a Navy-sized check.
And there's the glory job people always ask about, Special Forces.
18 X-Ray, the Special Forces Candidate Contract. GoArmy's own job card lists bonuses up to $34,000 for it. Big, but notably not the biggest, which surprises people who assume the hardest job always pays the most. Jasmine, I can see the obvious question forming. Go ahead.
If the cap is $50,000, do I get all of it up front the day I ship?
No, and read the footnote yourself. Right here on the official page, $10,000 is the maximum bonus an enlisted soldier can receive in the first year. The total can be larger over the contract, but that first-year cap is the reality behind the flashy sticker.
One lever nobody mentions though, contract length.
It's the biggest one. A 5 or 6 year enlistment almost always sits in a higher bonus tier than a 3-year. Same job, more years, materially more money. If you're taking the bonus anyway, the years are the dial.
All right, indulge me for 1 second because I want to feel rich before Emma ruins it. $50,000 cyber deal. I'm buying a truck.
Amateur, $140 for the nuke deal. I'm buying the truck and the boat it tows.
You're both about $11,000 short, and I can prove it. Picture a recruit we'll call Ryan, 18, signing an Army cyber contract for the full $50,000 bonus. Let's run what actually reaches his account. A lump sum bonus is taxable income, and the military withholds 22% for federal tax off the top. On $50,000, that's $11,000 gone before he ever sees it.
So the $50,000 bonus is really about $39,000 in Ryan's account. Still real money, just $11,000 shy of the poster.
One honest exception, sign the bonus paperwork in a designated combat zone and the whole thing is tax-free under the combat zone tax exclusion. Rare for a first enlistment, but real.
Now the second cut, the one that actually scares me, recoupment. This isn't a rumor, it's federal law, 37 U.S.C. 373. If you don't finish the term the bonus paid for, you repay the unearned share. Leave at year 2 of a 4-year deal, and roughly half of it can be clawed back, sometimes straight out of your final paycheck.
So does anything protect you if leaving isn't your fault?
Yes. The law waives repayment for a combat-related disability or death not caused by misconduct, for a sole survivor discharge, and a service secretary can waive it against equity and good conscience. Hurt in the line of duty, you're protected. Bail because you hate the job, you owe it.
So here's the fork every recruit hits at the desk. 2 seats open. Emma thinks the biggest bonus you can win is the smart play. Fenrir says the bonus is a trap that sells you the wrong job. I'm in the middle, and I'll give you the verdict. Emma, make the case.
Take the money. A bonus is the one number that's certain the day you sign. $39,000 after tax in hand is $39,000 of debt cleared or a house down payment made. A career you might promote in someday is a maybe. Cash now beats maybe later, and the highest bonus jobs, cyber, nuclear, are elite skills anyway.
And that's exactly the sale I'd refuse. You just described the check and skipped the 10 years attached to it. I box 3 nights a week, so let me put it plainly. You don't pick a fight by the size of the purse. You pick it by whether you can win it and whether winning leaves you better off. A $40,000 bonus for a job you'll hate, that has no civilian version, is the worst paid decade of your life with a bribe on the front.
Hold there, Emma. Honest question. Who is the bonus actually the right call for?
Someone who already wants that exact job. If cyber or nuclear is the career you'd pick anyway, the bonus is free money stapled to the right choice. Then you take every dollar and every extra year of tier.
Which is the concession I wanted. The bonus is a tiebreaker, not a reason. Run it the other way and it's obvious. 2 jobs. One pays a $30,000 bonus with no civilian path. One pays 0 bonus but sets up a 6-figure career in medicine or cyber. Over 10 years, the 0 bonus job wins by a landslide. The bonus is a rounding error against the career.
Okay. On the 10-year number, you're right, and I won't pretend otherwise. The career dwarfs the bonus. I'd still say a person drowning in debt today can rationally take the cash. But as the default, the career wins.
Then here's the verdict, and here's what I'd actually do. Pick the job first. Pick the career you'd want even if the bonus were 0, one with pay, promotion, and a civilian bridge. Then, and only then, chase the biggest honest bonus that job offers and add every year of service you can stand. The official numbers back that order because the biggest bonuses ride the longest, hardest contracts, so the job has to be worth those years on its own. The bonus is the tiebreaker between 2 jobs you'd already take, never the reason you take one. Next, the fine print that decides whether any of this actually pays.
So whatever job you land on, a few things decide whether the bonus is real or just a story. To get these exactly right, we brought in someone who reads these contracts for a living.
Someone who knows military bonus contracts and recoupment cold. We put the hardest questions to him.
Here's what I tell every recruit. The bonus is only as good as the 2 things written on your contract, the exact dollar figure, and the exact qualifying job tied to it. Not the recruiter's number, not the poster's number, the one on the paper you sign.
So what's the single most common way people get burned?
They qualify for less than they were told, and never check. The word up to hides a tier. A recruiter says up to 50,000. The recruit hears 50 and the contract says 18. That's not fraud. That's a tier they didn't confirm. Always ask, what is my number for my job at my contract length?
And the recoupment risk. Is there a way to sign smarter against washing out?
Go in clear-eyed about the term. A 6-year bonus is a 6-year bet on yourself. If you're not sure you can finish a hard school, a smaller bonus on a job you'll actually complete beats a huge one you'll repay, and keep every document. Recoupment fights are won on paper.
So here's the afternoon that protects you before you ever raise your right hand.
The one mistake that undoes all of it? Trusting a verbal promise. If it isn't on the paper you sign, it does not exist. Full stop.
Walk away with this. Pick the career first, chase the biggest honest bonus that job offers, and put every number on paper before you sign. Quick landing. The Navy's nuclear field tops the chart at up to 140,000. The Army stacks to 50, but every sticker shrinks about 22% to taxes, and any of it can be clawed back if you don't finish the term.
The move for you tonight, and it takes one email. If you're weighing an offer, ask for your number, for your job, at your enlistment length, in writing. That one sentence turns up into a real figure you can actually plan your life around.
Remember the boxing rule. Pick the fight you can win and want to win. The bonus is the tiebreaker, never the reason. Next time we run which military jobs actually pay off in six-figure civilian careers, and a couple of the answers genuinely surprised me.
And keep every document. Paper is how service members win these fights.
If this saved you from chasing the wrong check, hit like, it helps the next recruit find it. Subscribe, and we keep these bonus numbers current every year because they change with recruiting needs. And the one we honestly can't settle for everyone. Would you take a $40,000 bonus for a job with no civilian future, or zero bonus for a career that sets up your whole life? Tell us below. Every answer is just a better question waiting, so keep asking the good ones.
That was a clean kill, Jasmine. No wasted words. 8.8. This is Professor Erica. Thanks for watching and signing off.